So before you do this job, you want to keep in mind that after you're done, you're going to have to go to an alignment shop and have the vehicle aligned so you don't burn out your tires and have premature tire wear. Now I'm going to remove the wheel, use a 22mm socket, take off the lug nuts. Take the wheel off. Now I want to get this wheel speed sensor wire out of the way. I'm going to use a trim tool to remove the hold downs. There's one right there, right here. And disconnect the connector up top. Just want to move it out of the way. Now I'm going to remove this bracket for the brake hose. I'm going to use a 10mm socket. Take this bolt out. Oh, and sometimes they'll break. That's okay. Just set it aside. Now I'm going to loosen up this nut. I'm not going to completely take it off. I just want to loosen it using an 18mm wrench. All right, so we'll leave a couple threads on there. That's good. Now I'm going to break the ball joint free from the knuckle. I'm going to use a pickle fork. You could try tapping the knuckle, but you want to be careful. You don't want to break it. Just watch out for the brake hose. Make sure you're not hitting the brake hose on the other side. There we go. Now I'm going to support the lower control arm with a jack stand. I want to take the load off the upper control arm. Just lower it onto that. You could always use a floor jack. All right, now I'm going to take a pry bar and just pry down on the control arm, and then I can take the nut off of the ball joint. And if the stud starts spinning, just pry down on the pry bar a little bit more. And take that nut off. Slide the knuckle out. You could leave it right there for now. We're going to take these bolts out next. So that you don't break the axle, you want to make sure that you keep the knuckle pulled in towards the vehicle so it doesn't pull out too far. So you can always use a strap like this and just tie this down so it doesn't fall out. All right, now I'm going to use a 21mm wrench on the bolt here, and either a 13/16 or a 21mm wrench on this side. Loosen the nut up. Might need a breaker bar. Yep. Or you can use a 21mm socket as well. Break it free. Loosen up the nut. And take that nut off. And you can take this cam off. This is like a washer that's adjustable. You can use some type of pry tool. Just slide that out. I'm going to use an air hammer with a hammer head and just push this bolt out. To get this bolt out, if this bracket is in your way, you can just tip up the control arm. Use a 13mm socket. Take this bolt out. Just slide the bracket out of your way. Just be careful not to bend the brake line. Now I'll just take a punch and a hammer and just tap it out the rest of the way. And you can do the same on the other side. And when you're taking that other side out, you don't have to take the shock out. You just have to rotate the cam so that it goes behind the shock. Alright, now just grab the upper control arm, work it back and forth, and just slide it out. And take the new arm, just slide it in position. And take the bolts with the inside cam. There we go. All right, so on the outside of these cams, these have these little nylon or plastic spacers right here. That's going to make it so the alignment's close to where it should be. It's not going to be exact. You still need to get an alignment done after you're done. So when you put these on and you put that tab through that hole, if you still have these on the vehicle, then it's going to be close. That'll get you somewhat close to where it should be. Install the nuts. There we go. All right, so when I go to torque these two bolts down, what I want to use is my 13mm 13/16 wrench, and I want this upper control arm to be as close to ride height as possible. Ideally, you put this all back together and put the weight of the vehicle on it and then retorque that, but that's not that easy to get to. So try to get the upper control arm as close to ride height as possible. Sometimes you take a 12mm socket, just stick it under here, and that's pretty close. And then you want to torque this to 140 foot-pounds, both this one and the other one. And once those are all torqued, you can take the socket out. Now I can take this strap out of the way and take the brake hose, line this back up, put the bolt in, and snug it up. I'll get the ball joint lined up. Might have to use a pry bar. Nut. Get the nut started. Now I'm going to pry down on the control arm and then tighten that nut. Use a 19mm ratchet wrench. Then if you have the ability to torque this nut, you're going to want to torque that to 37 foot-pounds or do the best you can. All right, that's good. Now take this bracket for the brake hose and take a bolt. Put the bolt back in and snug it up. Take the ABS wire or the wheel speed sensor harness and reposition this. And plug the connector back in. That's good. All right, now you can take the grease fitting and put that in the ball joint. Get that started. And use a 7mm wrench and just snug it up. And give it a couple pumps. You can watch the boot of the ball joint, and once you see it move, then it should be good enough. That's good. Now I'm going to raise the vehicle and reinstall the wheel. And put the lug nuts on. Now I'm going to torque these lug nuts to 140 foot-pounds in a cross pattern to tighten the wheel down evenly. I'll just go around again and double check.